alive, he worked part-time, like 2 or 3 times a week in the office. He's semi-retired from the partnership, and the German money and the Social Security we spent on vacation, on clothes, on luxuries. We never, he never, and the money that he made for 2, 3 times a week, we spent on bills. We never used that money for paying bills.
Okay. Now, once Daddy
Died in January, and as of February, Stephen took over, and then when the checks came in, he told me sign it, and he kept on saying, every time the checks came in, he kept on saying, it's your money, it's your money. And I thought that he's putting this money away for me. Even his oldest son kept on saying, it's your money. I didn't know that he's using this money to pay bills for himself and for me.
When did you first figure?
I didn't know it until he threw it at me when the thing blew.
And he told you?
He told me what?
When did you first know he was using it for bills?
To the last, just when we sold the big house, when the thing blew, when everything came up. When he told me that all I have is half a house and $125,000, I realized that he used that money also for paying bills for the money market. That money went into the money market. It did not go on the side for me to put away.
Do you know off the top of you? Okay, so each month you deposited
He told me to sign.
Okay.
I signed. I believed in him like in a God, that he's honest. That's the impression he makes. I never question anything. Now I have to underline, he never refused to give me money. He always said, you need anything, you need anything. He never refused to give me money.
But how much did you ask him for?
I didn't ask him because I was in shock still after my husband, so I didn't. If I needed $200, I wrote a check for $200. I had my own checking account.
Okay. When you say he never refused you, what is the largest check he ever wrote to you?
There was no, I don't remember.
Okay. The 3 checks that you get, that you and Daddy, there's 2 German checks and there's 1 Social Security check that you get. Approximately, how much is the amount you get each month for those 3 checks?
Well, the Social Security is always the same. That's why I told you.
It's about $1,700. Is that right?
It's not about, you should write exact.
Okay, but I'll check it out. I know that we deposited about $1,748.
And the German checks, the 2 German checks would probably...
One was $283.
The amount is between 800 dash, now the mark is, the dollar is down, so it's from the 810, it went down to
787.
Okay, and the little one, which I get from Lodge Ghetto, was 310. It went down to 283. and this went for 8 years, which the great amount, it should amount to 300, over 300, probably 320, 300 and something $1,000.
So your concern is, where is the $300,000?
Well, it has been paid in bills.
That's what your fear is.
It's not my fear, it's a reality.
Okay, so that's one issue. Now, Daddy had CDs. Daddy invested in CDs.
Yeah.
Did you ever know how many CDs?
Yes, he did leave me a little note with all the CDs, when to pay, where they are. I don't have this little thing, but I do have from the bank.
Sovereign?
Yeah, I have that.
And that, as of July, that piece of paper shows 3 figures on it. I'll show it to you and tell me if it's the same thing you remember from the Sovereign Bank.
Yeah.
Okay, so as of July 20th, 2008, just from this one bank, the number is 338,228. As
On this money market was over 200,000.
now, what bank is that?
American, I think.
Bank?
Yeah,
Have you ever
Bank
spoken?
of America.
Bank of America. Have you ever spoken to Stephen about what happened to the money in Bank of
Oh,
America?
we were spending it. He never told me if I wanted to switch to my private checking account, 15, 25,000. He never objected.
Here's the question. There was $200,000.
I don't exactly know how much we put in.
Do you know what happened to
But
it?
I do remember there was a statement that said 200,000. And then when we sold the big house and he split and he gave me that 100,000, I said, what happened to the 200,000? He said, there is nothing left.
Did you ask him for an accounting?
I said, where is it? He said, it's gone. It's gone. They had that 50,000 went to school. I don't know how many times we did leave the kids 50,000 each. I don't know how many times he gave 50,000 to the school.
Okay. Now, you got back, you sold the Florida apartments.
I do not know anything.
I'm just asking.
I only remember $86,000 that he gave to, what's her name?
Well, Daddy was dead when the Florida apartment you got over 100,000. Do you have any?
I remember $86,000 to Dahlia.
No, this is after Daddy was dead. Dahlia was not around. You and Stephen went to Florida to sell Boca. You got money for the clubhouse and you sold the apartment.
I don't remember anything about it.
Okay, so there's a big chunk of money though. So you don't know what happened.
All these papers, I don't know where they are.
Don't know where papers are. Okay. Now, your checkbook.
He was the kind of man that liked to collect papers and
Wait, we're
keep
talking-
it to himself.
I'm talking about Stephen now.
What?
Stephen only. Daddy is dead. We're talking about Stephen.
Stephen didn't go to Florida.
Stephen went to Florida with you to sell
Yeah.
this apartment.
Yeah, I don't know where.
Okay. Daddy had a $100,000 insurance policy. Who went to the insurance company and who got?
Don't bring it up if I'm not positive.
Well, I know he had it, because I was the one
He
who...
had, but I don't bring up how
Well-
I divided it.
It doesn't matter, it existed,
Yeah.
but we don't know what happened to it.
No, I kind of remember 40, 40, and 20.
And I'm telling you, I never got 40. So, just so you know that. I know what's in my checking account.
You did. You paid off Lefkowitz, and you paid off the other lawyer that you
In
had already.
2002, I had no lawyer.
You have it.
Okay.
Keller, Smeller.
Anyway, in
Why are you bringing this up?
because there's pots of money. Florida,
Why are you bringing all this up?
I'm just asking you questions that the
You
lawyers.
don't have to bring all this
I won't
shit
bring
up.
that up. Okay,
I
The
don't want
CDs.
all this shit up.
I'll leave this out.
Why are you bringing this
Mom,
up?
you're-
You're not a lawyer, and you're not gonna dig